Ye who enter here.
And recording started.
Oh yeah, I guess I could do that too. Except
Okay,
now it's gonna have my terrible music in the background.
I haven't seen this clone before.
I had to do it midway in one of my Montana games today, and he kind of cleaned house.
Okay, their Yamato is a rental.
Knots, okay. 2 gearings. That's...
All right. Let's see. I'm not used to doing this without some fast cruisers for A.
I'm running a speed flag. I'm at like 34 something knots, so I'm speedy.
Yeah, Crimson and
Barry should do 35 in the Moskva, I think.
Captain cut out, or is he?
Hey, can y'all hear me?
No, he
Yeah,
just
now.
cut out.
Okay. Yeah, no, I need Mofton and Def heading towards A. And I need everyone else contesting C.
All right.
Chew, get in the center for us, and Vengeful, you'll need to push forward a little bit from your position, but generally kind of staying in the center gives you good angles.
I figured I'd go to C because I was the closest, but okay.
I'm gonna turn left often.
Okay, holding course.
They have no, they don't have any fast cruisers either.
Yeah, I haven't seen this map in a while. We haven't seen it since we stopped running like Zhao and Henry.
Is it allergy season?
Yes.
Almost there.
There's still snow outside on my street.
It started early because of the heat wave we had on the East Coast.
Oh, okay, yeah, that makes sense now.
Basically, the entire month of
Crimson,
February was
you're
80
going to want to
degrees.
be on the other side of that island. You're going to want to be facing the outside so that you can cover the center and help support Chew if he runs into anybody.
Well, I'm glad you said that then,
I guess one of their gearing
because it was perfectly. They just fired.
They're firing.
They want to know if they're spotted.
It's one of the gearings that's firing in the open because nobody's spotting him, and well, I would guess that every other cruiser would be able to spot that.
I'm detected.
Barry, pop your radar.
Nothing on the screen. I am detected though.
Oh, predictive torps.
Okay, yeah, they're coming up the center because as soon as I backed up, but they broke detection.
Yeah, I'm not detected on this flank here.
I'm gonna move up.
Something coming over here.
Yeah, be careful about pushing up. They're likely trying to bait us. Yeah, Chew, I need you heading back towards C-Cap. See if you can spot anything. We might test the waters a little bit with C.
Careful.
Mofton detected. Targeted by 4.
Is that turning out? Oh, you're turning
I
in.
think I turned the wrong way.
Oh, there's the yam.
Barry Crimson, how big is that island directly in front of you? Cruiser.
Des Moines.
I don't think it's. I'm not sure if it's big enough to really shield him or not.
That's what I'm asking. I just want him to be careful.
I'm radar detected at Des Moines. There's 2 Des Moines there.
Yep. I have
Yeah, they're
reason
right
to
on
go.
top of each other.
I'm just gonna get this cap because it's uncontested.
Oh, torps.
Yeah, it's from the gearing. I wonder if I'm gonna lose my turrets again.
Do you need me to hydro, or are you good?
No, I'm good. I'm pretty sure the gearing. I spotted the gearing ever so slightly, and then
We got torps.
Do y'all have
behind us.
do y'all have both of the gearings over there? Do y'all know?
There's one in the center
One.
and there's one on the far flank. Yeah.
Yeah, we just saw 15 torps in the water simultaneously.
they
It's
are
somewhere around
heavy,
there.
heavy Bravo.
Okay.
Like,
I would back up if I were you, Barry.
I'm a bit stuck here, so you're gonna have to push out that
Crunk.
Des Moines behind C. Otherwise, I'm really stuck for movement.
Well,
Trying
they
to
need to
push
be
up
the
enough so I
aggressors
can-
right now.
Vengeful, do you have shots on those Des Moines
I'm trying
under
to push
C?
up just enough to drop them.
More torps coming in there.
I think
No,
I can.
Okay.
I'm clear.
Well, we got cap advantage, so let's we don't need to be aggressive here. Just hold positions. If y'all need to go dark and fall back at B, do so.
I'm not 100% sure if I can. The destroyer might. Shit.
The
Do you need,
destroyer's over here.
Do you need Chew to screen for y'all?
Probably not. I mean, I'm like in full retreat, so
I can't move. I'm stuck behind this island. Yeah, you have to kill the Des Moines down here, otherwise I cannot back up.
The problem is they're perfectly placed to not get shot.
well, Hindenburg
Yeah, you could.
is to push
They
down
have
and
to
get
come out though.
broadside
They
on
want
them.
They're,
Mhm.
Des Moines
2
is
hits
pushing up
only,
for
I'm
some
not told,
fucking
no
reason.
blood. Just my luck.
Gotcha. I'm definitely still spotted. I've been guns quiet for a minute, and I'm quite far up north now.
Yamato's targeting me. Yeah, they have the shots.
Incoming from the side now.
Well, I got some good hits on one of the Des Moines. He pushed out a bit too much.
I don't really know where the rest of these torpedoes are. Oh boy.
There's a DD around C.
I got some decent hits on the Yamato before it went behind the island. Do you want me to fire radar, Wolf? Actually,
Yeah.
no.
If you think you got something in range, hit it.
Okay.
But
Well, I was about to say no because he's out there in Yiyang and he hasn't seen anything.
The Yamato's pushed right through the middle.
Okay.
And they're not trying to take C, so the
Russians,
DDs.
Des Moines.
yeah, Barry, if you want to push up and support me here, I think
think
I've
I'm
already
down.
knocked one of them down. For
Oh,
the
fuck.
Still live.
Captain, I'm
Still
hard
living.
detected at C. There is a DD around somewhere.
Yeah, it's on my side and it's like in front of Mofton. Like I would guess it's like here or something.
Yeah. Shite. Yamato.
Oh,
Not lucky. So if anyone's worried, the Yamato is shooting me.
I'm nosing around the corner here, trying to see what I can see. The Des Moines are moving.
Yeah, they know I'm back here. I think they pulled forward a little bit.
I've got
Then
shots as soon as he
should
clears
have
this mountain.
And that's why I'm nosing forward now. Just to see if... Oh, there's a DD.
You accidentally used my radar.
Yeah, Crimson, focus on that destroyer. Helping Chew is priority here.
About to go down.
Okay. We should be able to get this Hindenburg in a sec.
Yeah, still holding out.
I'm gonna go down.
Oh, good
One
hit
for
on the
one.
Hindenburg.
1 for 1. I think I completely beached myself now.
I'm flushing them back your way, Captain.
Yeah, I got broadsides on them. I'm engaging.
Yamato's engaging me now.
Okay. I'm gonna move into the islands and engage the last Hindenburg over here.
No, there's still a gearing there.
Yeah, I've got my Hydro available, so
Oh, okay.
Hydro up. And that guy's at like half health and didn't seem like a good player.
Yeah, they aren't playing all that well.
Yamato's burning.
Yamato's targeting me.
Yeah, Yamato's looking at Wolf or Barry, it looks like.
It's me.
Ooh. Oh, no. One torp hit.
Oh,
You flooded.
he's repaired.
He just used his repair.
Can you give support to Captain Barry?
I'm trying.
I got him. Oh, he dodged torps. I was not expecting that.
Yamato's burning again.
Nice. Oh, well, one of the destroyers are spotted. It's be south of Yaun.
Anyone know where Yami's pointing right now?
I think he's aiming at me. No, the destroyers. No, now they're both aiming at me. Destroyer and Yami.
His front turrets
Destroyer and
are
A.
pointing
His
to
guns are
Crimson.
moving.
His front
They're
turret.
aiming.
Yeah, they're pointing at current Crimson.
Yeah, I've got 3 aiming at me.
You're too close, Crimson.
Yeah, I know, but I turned to go after the destroyer by instinct.
Alright, you probably want to just focus down to the Yam first. Or, okay, fine. Kill the gearing.
Barry, watch out for my torps.
Shite.
Yami's burning even more.
Sorry guys, I lost my fight, but he's really low.
Bye bye, Yami.
Crimson got lucky. Oh, the other destroyer's on.
Crimson
A.
turned at the right time. That's what that was. I made up for one mistake by doing something exactly right. Go me.
Let's see. There's the other gearing.
Yeah, where was that Hindenburg at? Is he in A?
He's right over in the islands, by where my death marker is. Like,
Should be.
the other Hindenburg's in like E2, Echo 2.
It should be fine. We have a points lead.
Ooh,
Yeah,
I set the
yeah.
gearing on fire.
Yeah, we need to make sure Chu doesn't get unlucky here.
I'll be back in a moment.
Already?
We got this. DT.
Fuck me.
Yeah, I told those Des Moines behind C. They just, I mean, they knew I was there, and yet they were totally
they also-
unprepared when I pushed around.
Well, they also knew that at least Barry was in front of them because he'd taken the cap. They didn't, and they didn't push up far enough for their radar to be of any use. So they just sat there.
Yeah, they camped the same island, which wasn't effective.
I just kept rocking back and forth, seeing what I could detect on either side of the island. And once everybody on their side started to move, I was like, okay, now I can move because I see where they're going.
So a little debrief on that. Since we aren't used to running this map with this lineup, Jeff and Mofton, how did y'all feel about the one Des Moines, one Hindenburg to A?
I thought it was okay. We did get outshot at, but thankfully they didn't shoot as well as we did.
Yeah, I was lucky a couple of times with some salvos not deleting me. And then, wise, I kind of like being over on that side where you can move around and kite and maneuver a bit more than just island camping, so I kind of like that. But
Yeah,
Well, I
Mofton,
think
we do
I
it,
think
but-
it's important for us to kind of stick to our roles, and Mofton has probably the most experience over on that far side, so I think that's good to do. I know, Def, you're usually contesting C.
No, I figured
Did you
whoever's
feel-
the closest should go for should switch up roles or whatnot, but okay.
Yeah, because
Yeah,
we ended up taking one flank and sending it down, and the other flank and sending it up. When we could have just split in half, and it would have been the same thing. We
Yeah, on
lost
that-
time there.
On that map, I think having the right players in the right spot is more important than
It's going to be like
getting
20
the cap.
seconds of cap.
Yeah. So I think I don't know. Since you have two people kind of unsupported and out in the open, I think it's important to have practiced people in that position.
Well, it worked. So
Yeah, it did.
we need to build on that.
I misplayed very slightly at the end with putting myself in a duel with a Hindenburg who was kind of going behind the island while I was going out of it, so he saw me and I couldn't talk him. But I got it down to like 2,000.
I misplayed my right there at the end too, and almost got deleted by the Yamato I managed to burn.
Yeah, we got to watch out right there at the end when we have it. It's never too late to lose it.
I went full speed, and I should have gone about a quarter, and that was my mistake. Fortunately,
my only other observation was that I didn't realize that Mr. Death was super low. If I'd known sooner, I might have tried to draw more fire, shown a bit more broadside to attempt some shots.
I'm pretty sure they would have just shot at me anyways. Because I ate, 2 torps? I just, at that position I was in, I could not move at all. Because the Des Moines hugging sea, was it?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, if I back up, I just basically show broadside to them, and if I go forwards, then I'm just going to get shot at.
Yeah.
I actually got very fortunate.
I traded pretty well with them in the
Yeah.
initial engagement. It's just felt
I got very fortunate with my mistake because the Yamato only pinned me. He didn't citadel me, so I could repair it all back. That's ultimately what saved me.
Individual misplays are always going to happen, so I think generally, strategically, that went okay. I would suggest that whoever was the Hindenburg on the far side, in hindsight, they pushed sooner. It looked like they were kind of low utility, but could have gotten this flank on the Des Moines. But
yeah, I honestly, I mean, I was over on that flank, and I pushed in and wrecked those 2 Des Moines, but there was no rush in it because we did have the cap advantage. I don't know. I could have easily, gotten wiped out there, and
well, them letting Barry take the cap completely uncontested changed the entire dynamic of the game.
Yeah, that was we were pretty lucky on that one. All right, well, I'm dropping us in, guys.
Yeah, that was a very ballsy move by Barry.
Yeah, I didn't tell him to stop or suggest that he stop because they were lit up and they weren't moving and there was nothing else over there. He wasn't detected, so I figured, okay,
Yeah, it's because
it's never going to be a greater chance than this.
Yeah, it's when you have a battleship just sitting in the back that they can't move forwards because, well, they go forwards, they're just going to get a bunch of citadels.
All right, Crimson, I want you on the 1 line, probably 1D, 1C, guarding that flank for us. Barry, I want you in A, facing south. Don't push too far forward too soon, just because you do get yourself focused pretty heavily there. And I need everyone else pushing C.
Action stations.
All right, pushing C.
Vengeful, I want you to push out as well, but until we have a better idea of where they are going to be, I don't want you pushing too far out, just because I need your guns to be able to support if they push us up the 2 line.
Okay.
Chu, you can pretty much guarantee that. You can pretty much guarantee that Moscow is going to be in B, kind of mirroring our position. So he'll have radar way into the A cap.
I'm gonna go about C1, C2 so that the edge of my radar covers the outlet of those islands.
I see.
What a lovely clan.
Oh, wow. A clan full of Moftons. Yeah, I'm just kidding, Mofton.
I rarely make dick jokes. My jokes are bad, but different to that.
It was a joke, man.
Chew often. What's RDF telling us?
Still in the cat.
Okay, as soon as it flips over to closer to sea, could you let us know?
They'll just. I'm putting up Hydro preemptively just in case there's predictive torps. Can never be too sure. There's one. Go first.
Who's not gotten out of spawn yet?
And he looks like he's going through instead of coming up. I'm detected.
You're detected.
I'm not detected.
Roger that, Chew.
And they've got 2 destroyers, so
Destroyer.
likely they have 1 scout on that side there.
There he is.
The G-Cur first. Their G-Cur first is positioned poorly, so I don't think they're going to be able to shoot over the island just yet.
Yeah, he ran out of radar range.
Okay.
Crimson, you might want to head south a little bit.
I'm gonna wait
to-
until I know if there's any torps coming at me before I turn around.
Yeah, because you want to make sure we don't let that destroyer sneak up on Barry.
Alright, I'm undetected. Yeah, he ran south out of the radar range, but he was broadside to me when I saw him, so there's probably torps on their way.
Ready Hydro up?
Yeah.
Do you want me to
Something
stand
is
next
actually,
to
at
shooting
SYN.
her first?
Sorry, can you repeat that?
Do you want me to stay undetected, or do you want me to start shooting the cur first?
You
And
got
here
good
they
shots.
come.
If you got good shots on them, take it. But I'll let you be the judge of if you need to be stealthy or not.
Down there? Okay.
Copy that, Chew. Guns on you.
Oh, he's on
Uh,
cap. He is on
We
cap.
should be able to take the cap, so we don't have to be too aggressive here. But yeah, just
The Shima fired all but torps at me.
Spotted.
Cap, Wolf, I can
Yes,
engage
C
the
is
curve
not
first, too.
contested. I'm being radared.
I
Gearing.
just opened
I'm
up
raiding
on the
try to
Yeah,
focus
okay.
that destroyer first if you can.
Roger. He's
Car
behind
first
an
is
island.
behind a rock.
As of right now, their cur first isn't really helping them out, so I'm not in any rush to start hitting them.
It's just Crimson undetected again.
I'm detected too. That means he's
I'm out of the radar.
beyond this island, Crimson.
Barry, what's your
no, it's-
how long till your radar's up?
Oh,
Use it right now.
Barry, your butt's sticking out just
Incoming
enough that if
torpedo.
he's in front of me, he can see you.
There you go.
There he is.
I'm gonna go silent a bit.
Okay. I'm behind an island, but they just keep
I
flicking it out.
incapacitated his engine.
Incoming fire from the G-Cur first, it looks like.
I
Knocked
put my
out his torpedo
spotter
tubes
in,
and his
see if I
engine.
can get them. Spotter up.
Still getting spotted, so they're. Oh. Finally hidden. Oh, good.
We've got a Hindenburg out here as well. I just took a salvo of 12, as well as the Moskva and the Des Moines.
Yeah. We're gonna need some deletion salvos somehow.
He may have gone around the corner of the island, Barry.
Roger.
Yeah, it's going to be hard to like spot.
Through the island.
Yeah,
Yeah,
my radar's
yeah.
up. He's not detected. He went around the island.
Do you want me to take a wide path and see if I can put pressure on the flank, or?
If you can, we need to make a move here. They've got the caps.
No.
I'm hard detected by something.
So if I reverse, I might. I'll push.
I'm closing back over
Just
to
set
you,
it up
Barry.
with Des Moines.
Def, what's your intention?
I'm trying to use this island to get some pot shots in then.
Yeah, I'll try and push down the flank.
Yeah, Chu, can you spot anything safely for us?
I will have to go to the
Hydro
middle.
up.
Probably didn't do this right. Or I didn't do it right. I'm getting spotted by a spotter.
Okay, yeah, I'll try and take it out.
Torpedoes coming in at you guys. Oh no, you are good. Never mind.
They still have their Hindenburg somewhere.
Yeah, he fell for the first V. He shot me. Kind of a concern that I might run into him because I'm spotted.
There's something coming up
There
here.
he is. Right in front of Mofton. I wonder if I could back up and try to support you.
He's mostly like versing behind an island, so I'm going to try and ignore him and flank the Moskva.
Okay. That means I should go first too then.
Okay, the DD that was over here is not out in the open because he would have detected me when I fired just then.
Your
I'm just-
DD is in the middle.
Is he going forwards? Yeah, he's going forwards. Alright. Oh, Moscow was firing on you too now.
Yep, I'm kind of sandwiched.
Okay. We're trying to bail. Oh, that Moscow is well angled. I can't get any shots on it.
He's not well angled against me anymore, but I'm having to see who citadels the other one to death faster. And the Des Moines is on me.
I'm hitting Des Moines.
Oh,
He's probably about to
the
start
hearing.
focusing me.
I think I got broadside on the Hindenburg. I'll try and help you with the Hindenburg.
Gonna try a cheeky torpedo attack on the Des Moines.
I have broadside on the Moskva.
Oh, Kerfers just hit me hard.
Going again. Nice hit. Oh,
One. Sorry, I could
good
only
trade
trade.
though.
Yeah, I think it was a worthwhile trade there.
Yeah, because we got 3 of them. We only have 1 of us.
Yeah, we need to get this cap and push that to Des Moines. So
There you are.
Oh, it's radaring.
What about me and Barry?
just hold your position for right now.
I've got good crossfire, so
These torps shouldn't hit me, right?
I don't think they'll have range.
Yeah, didn't hit much. Good. I'm still getting targeted by 2 ships, so yeah, G-Crofers is looking right at me.
Yeah, he got me pretty good already.
Just try and get
No,
behind
I'm
the
gonna
island.
use the 2-on-1 on the Des Moines.
There's a Hindenburg back there with the car first. He's just camping behind the rock.
I don't know, Vengeful, do you want to think about kind of going wider, or are you show
I'm hitting.
broadside?
Head towards C to see if I can get an angle on the Des Moines, but he's right behind the tallest part of the island.
I shouldn't have hit behind the island then.
I've got perfect shots on him. I'll finish him.
I did break one of the EK's
I think I'm
turrets,
about
though.
down.
Yep.
If I don't,
I am just circling, trying to make sure Barry doesn't take a bunch of Shima animus.
yeah,
Appreciate
yeah,
it.
Well,
just,
if Death stay quiet and cap, that's perfect.
yeah. As long as
Yeah,
that Shima doesn't
behind an
can't
island now.
flank y'all, we've got this pretty solidly. And
I'm just driving in a circle, is all I'm doing.
Ah.
And I hurt him bad before he managed to get around the
I have no
island.
idea where the Shima is, because I just fired without getting spotted.
I don't know, I was being spotted in the middle, or like when I was out in the open, but
I think it's somewhere in this block of 3 big islands.
might be. Hard to say. Alright.
But I haven't seen any torpedoes in quite some time. So
hey, Crimson, keep pushing forward
just got
from
wet.
your position. Their Kerfurst is about to push out, and you can start showing with
Trees in
HE.
here.
alright.
What's spotting you, Death?
Nothing. That was just like a random pot shot.
There's smoke in their cat.
Then he ran all the way back to their cap.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Shima must be there. Oh, here you go.
There he is.
I don't know if I can hit that though. I'll help.
Yeah, we've got the caps here, so there's no reason to be aggressive.
Trying not to beach myself.
Well, now that I know where the Shima's
keep
not,
running.
that
That
makes things much
works.
easier
Got
for me.
6 kilometer hydro and he's only 7 kilometers out.
Vengeful? You got shots on that?
Oh, the car first started moving before I could get him.
Christ.
Torps.
Just gotta fuck my dispersion.
Alright, I'm behind an
Sorry,
island.
they're Hindenburg's YOLOing at this point.
No. Should be able to kill it.
And if he keeps advancing, then Barry's going to get broadside on him.
Citadel.
Nice.
I think Barry already has broadside on him.
I got him broadside.
Alright, Barry, you watch her first if you're super focused on the Hindenburg. Mike.
I think they might get Chew here.
Bye bye. That's another citadel for me.
All right, good job, guys.
Damn, nice.
Nice.
Hooray!
See, Wolf, I told you I would be just fine. Hey, nothing in the world is wrong that a Mountain Dew can't fix.
What's gold?
We're back in Storm.
Yeah.
We're Storm 3 now.
Vengeful, from your positions, were you able to get shots into C very effectively?
I actually I wasted my spotter plane on the Kerr first, but I was able to hit the Moskva where he was behind that island. He backed up and then I got a whole bunch of overpens and a whole bunch of bounces.
Yeah, I couldn't quite tell from the mini map. It looked like you had limited angles into there. It looked like you were almost pinned down by the Kerr first a little bit.
No, the Kerr first couldn't hit me at all because he doesn't have enough arc to shoot over the island. But it's just I don't know.
I will say this on that map: having the gatekeeper have radar is an outstanding thing.
Yeah, it would be nice. We just can't really waste a radar over there.
Well, that radar is the reason the Shima couldn't get through.
Yeah, no, I mean that's why Moskva works so well there. He can kind of cover both sides with his radar. Yeah, Vengeful.
I'm not
go
really
ahead.
sure where I should be on that map to be more useful because, I don't know. Let's see. I fired 150 shells and I only hit 44 for 72k damage.
That's actually above average for a battleship, anyways.
Yeah, but
You fired more shells than I did.
Fired more shells than I did.
You ended up forcing them to back up into my crossfire, though, and then I finished them off.
Well, it's not so much about how much damage you do. It's more like they realize you're there and then they can't give you broadside, but it's to make them show broadside to at least one of us. And hopefully we can just punish that.
Yeah.
Yeah, having the two radar there like that and me sailing in a circle with Hydro on top of it, the Shima got hit hard and it was just like, nope, and pulled the Badger meme and ran away.
It's kind of like how Chu can't really get any torp hits in, but those torp hits open up a lot of broadsides. Hopefully.
I think the big question to me on that map is just, do we push the battleship further across to kind of the corner of the
it's entirely
cluster of islands and
I
the
think-
better angle from there, or
I think it would have been good this game, but it's not normally good because you end up showing a lot of broadside if the battleship stays in their auto cap, because in order to, it's hard to angle effectively against him, and you sort of still need to pay attention. Like if he was way too close to the island, but if he was farther back and I was closer to the seaside, he probably would have had a good broadside shot, or I would have only been using 2 turrets out of 4.
okay. I definitely like your position in that game better than some of the earlier ones where you were closer to the island, same as their curve. So,
No, I think it definitely pays to push out a little bit because you do get a more aggressive placement, better shots. You just got to make sure you don't push out too much. Being able to support cruisers at sea is important because being able to get those big hits and take C is vital.
That's the I guess that's the thing that's kind of annoying is that there really weren't any big hits at all that game. It was just me chipping away at people with like, oh, I got 2 pens that salvo or whatever, and that was it.
it makes a big difference to us on the kind of ground if you're fighting a Des Moines and you're both on full health and your battleship does 15k to him. That's huge. It's not
it really is. All right, well, I'm dropping us in.
Okay.
Never seen these people before either. And weren't we just here?
Yep.
Yeah, it's not super random.
It was more of a joke and a deja vu sort of thing. Weren't we?
All right, I want everyone running pretty much same positions.
Will do.
They
Do you
have.
want me to come in front of this little island at C4? Or do you want me to go behind it again?
To me, behind it seems like a safer spot, but not having played the battleship there, I really can't tell you for sure.
I don't know if it... Well, basically it means
Located.
that you miss out on the guns for like 30 seconds, but the final position I think is better because you're not like turned around sailing away from the battle.
Go for final position.
Yeah.
Like if
I'm
you
gonna
get
have to
spotted,
be a little bit more careful this time.
if you get spotted here, that can only mean that they're like in there. Or I would guess so, because it's what, 13.64?
It's 13.4, but I think if I go in front of the island, it probably reaches out to this little island just about.
Hmm.
I mean, I'll be able to notice in a second just to see where the concealment circle ends up after.
Hey, Crimson, I want you to be a little bit further south.
Yeah, I was about to ask that actually, if I could go a little further south.
Yeah, probably like solidly in the D line is a good starting place. Because I noticed you started maybe more in C, so by the time even before you started kiting away, you were already at range. I think in the D line is a better kind of starting space.
Oh man, they got a GK again.
I think with the battleship, like, give it as little firepower as you can, and like, it's not well worthwhile. Like, their one didn't influence the game and kill it.
Okay, I am located again. The DD is pushing forward. Or
You know,
whoever has it.
I have underestimated Kerr first before and got wrecked by lucky RNG on their part.
Oh, I could delete cruisers
I
down
can
to
delete
16
it,
kilometers, but it's
But
very rare.
unless you're going to kill it, kind of a waste of firepower.
Team Crimson, since I am still located by RPF and Barry's not, that means somebody is pushing up the side.
Yeah. Okay.
Barry's just said he's
also located. Yeah. Just hold your position, Crimson. Chances are they're just kind of prodding you with a cruiser or two. I've seen a lot of times they'll push up 2 cruisers behind that volcano, and they'll wait until the rest of the fleet engages. Alright, just kite away. Try to draw them for you. Go dark if you need to.
They were super slow into B. Like a 25-point lead.
They are firing on me.
Alright, I am turning around.
There's at least 3 on that side.
Mm-hmm. 4.
4.
Kerfus is over there too.
Alright, Vengeful, I need to you need to make sure you've got your guns trained towards the 2 line there.
And I just got wrecked.
Go dark if you need to. Just keep
I haven't fired my guns at all. Which means there's a destroyer behind me.
Yeah, just keep firing. Try and do as much damage as you can.
I'm going to radar because it just got detected.
Oh, sorry, Captain.
Oh, there's
Oh, no
one
worries.
more Des Moines.
Be careful, Barry. There's going to
One,
be a
two,
destroyer
three,
coming up
four,
your butt any
five.
Oh,
second.
there's the GK.
Putting my nose in.
Their Des Moines is. Oh, there's the Yu Yang.
There it is. I just radared him and got blown away by the car first. Their whole team is coming up the side. Because that's at least six.
Am I
Turn
stuck?
out. You
Okay,
ran into
there
So
me.
we need very kind of bow into them, kind of hope to shoot one at a time, and then cap and eventually
One
help it
took
out.
B and everybody else came up the side.
I don't think they are coming to C. The RPF still pointing back to B.
No.
Alright, Cap, what
Yeah.
do you want me and Def doing?
Moft and Def, I need y'all turning in, and seeing if y'all can maybe get some cross shots on them. Chew, as soon as you take the cap, start making your way towards B.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm sorry, but there was nothing I could do about that.
That's fine. You did your.
Car first is at the map border.
Did we have 4 or 5 cruisers pushing up the side?
It's
We
basically
have a
almost all
destroyer,
of them.
3 cruisers, and a battleship.
1, 2, 3, 4.
I know I
5,
counted
6.
4, but I'm not sure if I caught the 5th.
There's one more cruiser that's not spotted somewhere.
I just don't remember which one it was, but there were 3 cruisers, a destroyer, and a battleship the last time I saw.
Oh, there's the other one.
Hindenburg south of T. Sorry, correction B.
Yeah, Def and Mofton, if you can push that ship at sea and support Chew there, we can really make them pay trying to push A, even if we have to give it up.
Barry is being focused down.
Yeah, I mean, he's going to go down, but he can probably get some good shots in at least.
He's trying to finish the Moskva.
Line of sight on the Moskva, I'm afraid.
Got the Hindenburg to move.
I'll hit the head while this is going on.
Okay.
We need a new island to hide behind or something.
I just became priority target, it seems.
Yeah, you probably
They're
want
kind of moving around the island as we move south, I think.
Well, they have a number advantage over there, which is the thing. You're just gonna have to like use islands and try and give up some land and try and deal as much damage as you can. Oh, Mofton's getting under focus right now.
Did you say torps?
No, not Torp, getting focus fired.
Yeah. This Des Moines in the middle is kind of a pain. Turns out he can just shoot over the.
I'm taking a torpedo. There, you waiting on?
I've got
totally fine
a
with it.
kite. I can't take.
I need better positions.
GK is firing HE at me. This is not going to be fun.
We need a kill. We're just so low on firepower now.
No.
Like they're very able to kind of switch and go through the middle of.
Yeah, it's because
Green A and B,
they are spread out wide. We just have no firepower to cover anything right now.
Yeah.
Beach
I'm
myself.
going to go north and see if we can get...
Yep, I beach myself.
Oh shite. Too.
Oh,
I
nice
took
hit.
a big hit from
I'll
something.
take the point.
Nice hit on the
Yeah,
Des Moines.
there's a Des Moines in the center there that's just about dead.
Shite.
Uh-oh.
I shouldn't have run around.
No, I shot Renegade myself as well.
Like,
Radar.
I don't know, like, as soon as we detect they're pushing, we could just, like, they're pushing with all their force over one side. One thing we could try and do is try and get the destroyer back into a better position to cover that.
yeah. They managed to concentrate fire very nicely. Like, at the start, they took out Crimson
Yeah, they
very easily, and then
they
Death
kind
and
of
I were-
got
yeah.
lucky by knocking out Crimson early.
The Des Moines is good there because it's got radar, but it's bad there because it's not that fast and it has a transom stern, so but it's also kind of like
Trying to get some shots into the Moscow, this is very difficult.
yeah, the Hindenburg in B I got pretty low, but
Yeah, unfortunately, I mean they've got like 3 cruisers that are just almost dead, which didn't
can't.
have the couldn't finish them
yeah,
off.
Vengeful's going down, so yeah.
Fuck.
Like, I don't know, maybe we needed to like trying to fight with a Moscow, a Hindenburg and the battleship at A, we need to like fight because you guys just got focused and went down one-on-one really quickly, and eventually Kaito lived the longest.
Hey, Vengeful, you want to open up that map for us in the planner?
We did get beaten just exactly, or when they were kiting once. I forgot which one it was, but like, what they did to win such a thing was they were kiting better. They used a lot more islands.
Part of our problem, and this is always a problem of ours, was reacting. We just don't quite react quick enough, so then they're able to pick us off.
I think our plans was just not flexible enough.
Yeah, well, we got unlucky with Crimson getting taken out so fast. A kiting Hindenburg should have been able to drag that fight out a lot longer.
Not with a battleship and 2 to 3 cruisers and a destroyer. They wouldn't have mattered what was over there. It was dead.
Well, unless we like put an Henri there, and the Henri's like no, and leaves at 44 knots.
Well, I mean, really, that's prime. I think Zhao's is the best in that side over there, but I hate running Zhao just for this occasion.
You know, they made a play that doesn't really happen very often. They pushed their entire team up the outside over there. That was good on them.
Yeah,
I doubt it's going to happen that often.
We were able to do that.
That used to be our primary strategy on this.
It wasn't just that they could push up; it's that they could redeploy into the middle in like F3, E3, and then kind of push.
I think it's just that our
the link is
thing
up,
is just not flexible. So what probably needs to happen when something like this happens is the destroyer makes a move that goes straight back in to the middle.
Yeah. In hindsight, we probably would have been better once Crimson went down to just abandon A, but I kind of feel you were a little bit stuck in, Barry. I'm not sure if you would have been able to abandon at that point.
I just completed my turn when he died, so yeah, getting back out of that was challenging.
Yeah, we only lost 17 points.
So let's take a look at that and think about it for a second.
I do have to pop off and make some supper, though. I'll be back in a little bit.
We didn't lose a lot of points, so we can take a little solace in that.
And we only lost, yeah. So, with the one more.
Where's the link?
It should be in Strategic Center.
Center.
For some reason, going from Discord to my web browser is just so difficult for my computer.
Don't worry, it really cuts out on me as well.
Do you run the game in the full screen mode?
Why do I not have permission to just do stuff?
I have to run it on full screen because otherwise my screen will auto resize mid match. And it's
that's
so
pretty miserable.
annoying. Yeah, because it takes probably a good 30 seconds where like I just can't play, and a lot of times it crashes afterwards.
So what would we do? We had like here, and here, and here, and here, and here, and here. Here, I guess.
Well, part of the problem what happened was when they pushed up aggressively on us, Crimson got taken out, and then Barry got focused down just as he got himself in position. And by the time I got myself into position, Barry was pretty much already done for. So then I got focused down. So we were just kind of going in one at a time to get focused down, as opposed to hitting them back. And I think when we see that push, I think we should abandon A and just try to make them suffer as much for taking it.
When we did this, we had a team or another team that was able to counter this exact move, and what they did was basically position a cruiser like here, here-ish, and then have their battleship. I forgot where the battleship was actually. It was probably like back here or something, and then their cruiser was like here, and then every time they try and go through, a ship was able to provide covering fire like over the island and stay unspotted while whoever the hell was being shot at was, well, someone was providing line of sight.
Well, the problem is every time we tried this and got wrecked, there was always either a kiting cruiser or a destroyer up here that was not only spotting but hitting us broadside if we turned in.
Mm-hmm.
So we were either getting hit by the ships over here or we get hit by the ship over here. I think really what we need to figure out is I think our initial plan is good, but when we see that push, we need to react not only faster but in unison.
I should have turned north. So I was basically this cruiser. So I was like about here going to see, oh, we've already got, doesn't matter. And then I tried to come down thinking I'm going to push the cruiser here. Oops.
Yeah.
And then as soon as I got to about here, I completely fucked by their ships who were still here and shooting here. And then I can't deal with two ships at 90 degrees to each other. So whatever happens, don't continue pushing down there. If I'd moved back up here, then I would have had more line of sight. Mr. Death had maybe tucked himself in here somewhere.
Yeah, like,
here somewhere. Oh.
Whoops.
Wait, I didn't do. Did I do that?
That was me.
Yeah, but it's okay. I'll put it back.
That was my
Vengeful's
fault.
like matron having to look after the rambunctious children.
Yeah, we either need to run away together or we need to push back together.
I think the well, I don't know about okay, well, 1 second. I don't know about this guy's line of sight, but I think if we can to stop this push, if we can get a cruiser to come, like if you go around the island here.
Where?
Whatever you just.
This Hindenburg was sitting roughly here, so his line of sight would be able to get
you shot
there.
over the island? Okay.
No, he was actually sitting out in the open, so I was able to citadel him.
Yeah, he started kind of kiting this way when I was engaging him. So if you came around here, he would some nice lines of shot, which maybe you can survive briefly because if you're moving this way, you'll be bound to him.
Yeah, but I mean, if you once you get yourself into here, another issue crops up where, well, you're basically sacrificial.
Yeah.
There's no way we can bail anybody out.
If one of them trails or just decides to go back, that's a
Yeah,
problem.
it's like-
If one of
Yeah,
them
you're
does
really
push,
in the
that's a
open right
problem.
there.
Yeah, because like this cruiser down here just has to go like oop, and then you are just completely broadside to them, and like they might be back here if they're being held off, right? But they still have some nice lines, nice shots in here, like that and that. That's basically perfect 90.
Hey, the pizza guy just got here. Give me a few minutes.
Okay. I think we just lost Barry as well, Cap.
Yep. He had to get dinner as well.
Oh, undo. Where's the undo button?
Oh, everything's gone.
Yeah, I accidentally clicked
Who
clear
gave-
all.
who gave
There's an
Mr. Jeff
undo
select all
button.
privileges?
There we go. That's back. Yeah, but this here is probably not ideal. Like, you probably still want this guy here, and then a cruiser covering the middle, or staying here. I don't know. Like, these islands aren't really suited for covering the northern side. As the southern side is actually a lot more easier because you get more useful islands to hide behind. Like this exact opposite, on the opposite end. Yeah, so this exact opposite end, what they were doing was almost exactly like this. So this battleship is like here, I think. The destroyer was roughly in the middle. One cruiser was here.
The
Other
battleship
cruiser was
just locked
here.
off when I clicked on it. I don't know why.
And then this guy like seriously ran all the fucking way over here. And then this setup is a lot more suited for covering a push down through here. Where was this guy? I don't know where this guy went. Like, I guess he was here or something. Hard to say. I don't know where he is. Maybe like that. Or like this. Like, if you can cover like this, you will. This guy all the way in the south is able to cover way better. But yeah, the northern side doesn't really seem suited for defending it all that well. But the southern side is really good.
All right, I'm back.
I think the northern side, you just have to kind of try and. There are two ways of defending. I think it's like cover that gives you a line of sight advantage, or you can fighting. So if we're going to have defend from this side, we've just got to like flag ships running away are better.
Either that, or like this cruiser on the south has to be a Hindenburg or something a lot more tanky. Even though it can't gain its line of sight, it has to be, well, tough, and it has to be really annoying as well. Like Des Moines is just squishy. It dies.
The transom squad, the transom stern, so you take 8-inch AP sits through the back occasionally when you're running away. It's
We need a seventh player.
I honestly do not think the Des Moines is a suitable ship for this position here, the southern one.
Wow, I just realized I screwed up there. I, for some reason, had it in my head Crimson was in a Hindenburg when I put him there.
Oh.
Oh well.
And like this cruiser over here, if we detect that the destroyer is over here, then the cruiser here can just. The destroyer can. I don't know what the destroyer should be able to. Like the cruiser could just come right in here. Kept that. Destroyer can go wherever the fuck he wants.
I mean, like, maybe RDF tells us something, but if you get to the point where like a cruiser tries to cap and test it, it's like, God, I've just driven into this cap. I can't really know that well. Maybe there's a destroyer in here, but this is a massive pain in the balls.
But you definitely want this cruiser over at Charlie, I think it is probably radar equipped or at least good hydro. But you can also like hide here, and then you can probably cap. Does the cap circle extend all the way down over here? Because this side.
I don't think it goes. I don't think it goes outside of that island there.
I think it goes partway through the island. I don't think it sticks out.
Yeah, that's well. This cruiser could just stay here and then cap it and then move elsewhere, or like the destroyer in a kiting position like this. The destroyer in a kiting position like this is the ideal position for a destroyer. If they try and push through here,
Yeah.
Yeah, I was thinking
but
maybe
this
two
is like
destroyers will be easier for this map actually.
yeah for this map. That's
Yeah,
the thing.
that's the problem.
We never know.
We can only make
Yeah.
that decision when we kind of have RPF how strongly they're going this way. If we do the normal thing and put our destroyer out here, it's a long way to get back here. And then the other downside of having a destroyer here is even shooting your torps in here, they've got like 3 ships stacked up. Hydro, and what we do, and I assume other teams do, is they do hydro one at a time. It's kind of very hard to land torpedoes and all different.
Yeah, I mean, I
Obviously-
think the majority of the time the destroyer does better going for C.
Yeah,
Um,
it gets you a cap, and if they push through there or the southern side or the left side of the map, it should usually mean that the destroyer is free to cap it. But then after that's the kind of confusing part. I don't know. I'm not entirely sure where the destroyer should go.
I think the destroyer should start out heading for C, but I think if they have a push down the 2 line, the destroyer should turn around and come back so it can torp into them. Because like if they're pushing down the 2 line, it doesn't matter what caps C because we're gonna have a huge firepower advantage there anyway. So it doesn't matter if it's just a cruiser that caps it. There's nothing wrong with getting it like 30 seconds late, assuming that we can stall their push with torpedoes, right?
Yeah.
Stalling the push then becomes the critical thing.
well, not only that, a cruiser after taking C can get into the fight faster, where the destroyer kind of needs to turn around and start heading back right away.
The problem is, like, when do we make that decision? Because usually we want a destroyer giving us some spotting here. And destroyers are usually the people with RDF to tell us what they're actually doing. So it's like nice to say we'll just leave the destroyer here, but
If they have
they
2
push
destroyers,
the other way.
yeah, if they have 2 destroyers, it's a bit different. Like if they have 1 destroyer and then this guy down south is saying, "Oh, I'm getting spotted," right? So that if it's a high stealth cruiser like a Zhao, it basically means that there's a destroyer there, and it means that their destroyer is over here, and this our destroyer is basically free to move around. But if they have 2 destroyers, like if that guy's not there, and then like that, like how do we tell like where this guy is? Well, RDF obviously, but which way should this destroyer go? Should it cover this or should it cover this?
Again, I'd be more inclined to put the destroyer where a whole bunch of ships sailing directly at them, because that's where the torpedoes are maybe not the most effective, but more effective.
Maybe they're not getting hits, but maybe they're making broadsides for everyone else.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Alright.
this destroyer has to be like roughly here-ish. If he wants to provide cover for the kiting. Just get the torps into the sides, and then these guys shoot. Almost perfect 90 degrees, that's ideal.
All right. Well, we'll. And part of the problem was we had the wrong ship in the wrong location there, but yeah, we just need to we constantly need to be quicker to react, and when we react, we need to have kind of fallback positions as opposed to just rushing headlong back into the enemy, which is kind of what we tend to do.
Yeah, if they
Alright.
come chasing after us, it's just run away.
All right. So we lost Barry, but did we pick up Bremen? Is that what I heard?
Bremen's at
He's in
least in
battle.
chat, so
He's in a battle right now.
I mean, my choice here would be to have Bremen take over the battleship role. And
Yeah. He's done pretty well in that role. I want us to specialize as much as we can. Obviously, because we don't have everyone all the time, we kind of have to rotate. But as much as we can, I think specialization is important.
I'm here. I'm in a battle for another minute or two.
We'll wait for you.
I'm going to hit the head then.
Yeah, I'm gonna do the same
slice
thing.
of pizza.
Well, I'm going to
That
hit the head
was-
again.
I guess I'll do that too.
Back.
I've returned as well. Mhm. Finally, the good battleship players here.
I think battleship's one of the ones that most need experience, like the very specific positioning and where to pull off the shots. Like on
And
the
this way I can't
sleeping
potato
giant.
in a destroyer.
I talked to the Hainan guys because Death put up the replay and they said they thought you were fantastically unlucky because they weren't going to send their Hindenburg that way, their mines, and also they had a radar Yui Yang. So I think they, in a normal strategy, that would have been off.
Sorry, Mofton, you're like basically completely breaking up.
Oh,
Hey,
apologies.
Crimson, I actually want you to switch over, to your Hindenburg.
I'll offend Venge. I have no problem with it.
All right, guys, I am dropping us in.
Because, hate that guy.
I'm too used to shooting broadside people and randoms to be good in clan battles when everyone actually remembers to angle.
Don't mind me, I'm eating as well.
Yeah, I think
Oh,
that
this
may have
map.
been the fastest. I just ate 3 slices of pizza.
So did you inhale him?
I predict gas in your
I
immediate
got a
future.
little bit of chewing in there.
Oh yes, my favorite map.
Oh, we're on the other side of it.
And I spawned on the side I want to go to too. It's perfect.
Alrighty. Who are the 3 cruisers there on the far left?
Venge.
Me and Hindenburg, Venge, and Mofton.
Yeah.
Alright, I want the 3. So that's 1 Hindenburg, 2 Des Moines.
1 Des Moines.
2 Hindenburgs,
Hindenburgs.
1 Des Moines.
Okay, I need y'all both heading towards A, full speed. Chew, I need you out on the east side, about the 9 line, scouting that for us.
Roger that.
Bremen, you should have a pretty solid idea where you need to be. Def, I need you getting into C, facing east.
They have 2 Moskvas and a Z52 and a GK again. Apparently GK is now meta.
Apparently so. There's been one in every match we played today, hasn't there?
I think there has actually been one in every match we played today.
We had a Yamato earlier, but yes.
Yeah, we had a
yeah,
Yamato.
you're right.
I should know that. I'm the one that burned it down. Okay, so I'm stupid. Sue me.
I don't think that's an actionable offense.
I'm located. But right now that doesn't mean a whole lot.
Yeah, RDF is pointing like out here, so it just means that yes, they're also going to A.
Okay. So we've only got 1 radar this time with Vengeful. We need to make a decision on when we pop it and how wide we go of A.
That was what I was about to ask, because I'm heading up on the corner as we speak.
Normally I pop it like the second you go around the corner, like just enough time so that the ships render. Because we got 56 seconds of it, so we should be able to make that count.
And my radar will be in range to support as well.
This is a map where I think spotter plane memes on the Des Moines would be hilarious.
I've got a spotter plane. You want me to throw it up?
Not yet, because I don't.
Kind
Are
of
you
gives away
located,
after.
Crimson?
I've been located since the start.
Okay, so
I am
you
coming
already-
around the
yeah, you
corner.
can pop plane if you want.
Do you want me to stay at speed or slow down?
No. Go, keep going forward, full speed around the corner. They're not coming around the corner just yet, so
You got radar up?
nope. Okay, I'm gonna radar now. Actually. Okay.
Do you want
now.
me to go into A?
Yep, go into A. Rush it. Okay, radar's up. There's nothing.
Okay.
Nothing?
Does
That's
your radar
okay.
go as far as the D line?
It goes to halfway through the square.
Okay.
Odd.
Probably a lot rushing down the east side.
No, then Chew would have been able to
Detected. They
spot
must be. There's a Hindenburg.
Hindenburg.
They're
They were
probably
just
doing the
slower to
exact
get
same
here than
thing.
us.
Oh,
Oh,
there's
and
the
Des Moines.
GK first.
Des Moines is like stopped. Oh god, this is beautiful.
Broadside. Take him. Take him. Take him.
Oh, and the battleships there,
Oh, I
nice.
get 1 bounce.
I got a Citadel.
They're all over there.
Okay.
I've got to show broadside to get in, otherwise, when all of his friends come, I'm going to be in trouble.
I have Z here.
Just keep going.
Destroyer, Def, can you support Chew against that destroyer there?
Yep.
My radar's down. A minute and a half on the cooldown.
Shoot. His friend, the Moskva, knows about AP.
How many ships are over at the left side there?
1, 2, 3,
6,
4,
so
5,
we just have the destroyer on.
Okay.
This side.
Toss her up.
Rushing B then. Rushing B in that Z52.
Yeah.
Yeah, everything else is out of my range anyways. Might as well go for it.
Oh, Crimson.
They're shredding me over the frickin'
Guys,
island.
they
Yeah,
get
I just dropped out of detection, but they're going to radar again.
I'm gonna
Y'all,
pop
do y'all
hydro.
need radar?
No, I got them with hydro.
Oh, 2 torpedoes on the Hindenburg.
Nice.
Nice.
I'm basically going to try and fight them as they come around.
I've got shots when they do come around.
Crimson, pull forward so that you're on the far side of that little island.
That's what I'm
And use
doing.
your back turret to shoot them as they come around the corner so they can't angle against both of us.
Can't get spotted with
Moff,
There you are.
Yep.
Are your torpedoes reloaded? On
Negative.
The good side? Can you
20
turn around
20
so you can
seconds.
get your other tubes loaded?
Not in time if they're pushing hard here.
They freaking brought the car first.
Keep going, go get super close to that island. Like,
The car first just wrecked me.
touching the island there.
I got torpedoes in 4 seconds.
Okay.
Torpedoes reloaded. I can start.
I'm
Oh
dead.
wait, fuck, gotta shoot down the spotter plane first. Okay.
Ah, shit, I fired.
It's
Kerr
okay, don't
first
worry.
coming
The
in
Kerr
big
first
fat and
can't.
happy.
The Kerr first is not gonna dodge that.
He might nuke me
Start
though.
running away.
Roger.
This is gonna be a fighting retreat, I think.
Roger. Trying to get the big hit on the cold Moscow.
Car first dodged him.
Radar down.
I'm gonna radar.
Really? You dodged them all? Okay, that's a problem. I'll have to use the other side then. Benj, you going ahead or astern?
I'm going forward.
Moskva
I'm gonna
took one of
finish
them.
The Moskva.
I can use my other torpedoes, but they're going to be astern, okay? Not reverse.
Torpedoes coming, Vince.
I don't even know what to shoot.
I'm getting targeted by the destroyer, I think.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna have to
Yes, please.
provide cover fire for inside.
Ah, the Hindenburg dodged the fucking other side.
Hindenburg took 2
Sorry,
torps.
the Kerr first dodged the other side.
Well, that looked like it was going to be really bad for us, but it turned out to be really bad for them.
No. That's why you don't rush
They
a
just take
Hindenburg.
too much damage coming around the corner.
My death was not in vain.
I'm going to go down here. I couldn't. I potato.
Yeah, but they've only
Sorry.
got 3 ships left.
Yeah, we've only got 4.
Their Z52 is low HP, and then I just hope
We're
that,
gonna have
like,
2 caps as well.
Yeah.
Yep.
3 caps and
I came
Her
away
first.
with 11 citadels and lived way longer than I had any right to there.
Des Moines is
pretty
at
well.
50, Car first is at about 80%.
can't target. I can only target the curve.
The Kerr first might be flooding. I'm still getting tick damage here.
He's
on
burning.
fire.
Okay, it might be that then.
He's repairing while he's
Feeling it
burning.
Now, yeah.
Well, if you just don't want to get black when this guy comes around the corner.
Yeah, Bremen, be careful when he pops.
Ooh, I think I'm too far forward actually.
I don't care about the curve first. Even if he gets my broadside, he can't delete me.
Yeah, I got
You
right by the
got
Des Moines because he could fire over the island and I couldn't.
Yeah, when you like break into there, you kind of went wider, and I went closer to the island. And don't shoot.
So when you come around that corner, you want to immediately get super close to the opposite side of the island from where they are. You want to get right up to that island, or when you came around. Oh, nice.
Well,
Okay,
the problem
ramming
is
first.
I ran aground and had to back up. That's what
Yeah.
cost me.
There's the Yu Yang.
So yeah, you got to be like basically touching the
Right in
island.
the Z.
Chew on the Z52. Death, he's directly behind you.
Smoking.
Just,
Sorry,
he's just
radar.
smoked up.
My turrets are turning.
If you radar, probably smoke shoot him.
All you two. Should be able to win that. My turrets so slow. Okay, nice.
Great stuff. Bremen, you know what you gotta do.
Ramming.
Ram.
The worst part is I don't even need to. I could just kill him. But whatever.
Well,
the fun in
let's
that?
speak.
He's
I'm gonna
turning
miss.
towards you.
Shit.
He's gonna ram you too.
I missed. Never mind.
I'm shooting.
time to try and melt the
Bremen,
first.
that was intentional for failing to ramp. I meant to shoot you there. Totally on purpose.
I feel kind of bad.
Ow!
I feel like I really fucked up, but I still got 6 torpedo hits.
Yeah, I was gonna say that went pretty well when they came around the corner.
Well, they push aggressively and they push pretty much in unison.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, that could easily turn the other way on us.
Well, actually, I'm the
yeah.
reason that they bunched up like that, because right as I turned in, I put 2 tight spreads right around the corner. So that caused them to slow up and run into each other, and then they sped up and they came around all together. They couldn't get their guns to bear anymore because they couldn't
Make sure
shoot.
you hug the side a little bit better when you come in.
I
If
ran
if you're
into
in
the island.
Center, you're quite open.
I ran into the island. I already said that. You know, when you look back to see how exposed you are, sometimes you don't get the turn exactly right. And that's what happened. And the Des Moines could fire over the island, and I couldn't return the favor.
Okay.
Well, overall, that went quite well.
Yep.
I've missed the Des Moines.
Mm-hmm.
You don't get chances to brawl like that in randoms, unfortunately.
I don't even know which one I wanted to shoot.
That Moskva like came around the corner and was unspotted, so I popped radar, and then everyone hit his broadside.
So I made one really good decision, followed by a completely boneheaded tunnel vision decision.
Yeah, I'm not
there's-
quite. I'm not quite sure where I should have been there. I was only moderately useful, honestly.
Well, I mean, they gave it to us. It's kind of hard for anybody to be
It's
as effective as they want to be when the other team just YOLOs in there and gives you everything you want.
Yeah,
yeah,
well,
see, that's
I'm
why
I'm wondering
it's-
if Moskva should push with the rest of the ships
I
towards A there.
I don't think so, because if they don't do that, then it's more useful to have the Moskva central. And like, I think you were still getting shots in, weren't you?
yeah,
I was still getting
same
shots
opinion.
in, but I have such flat arcs that I've got to. There's only like one spot I can really reliably get shells into the center.
Well,
Maybe I need to be further back, actually.
I wouldn't worry about it, because we still like handily won that brawl. Like, we traded 3 ships for 6, basically. Like, or 5.5. We got part of the Kerber's.
Well, I'll have to play around with my positioning there, because I definitely could have been more useful. But I'm dropping us in.
And once again, abandon hope, all you who enter here. Such as me, for instance.
Yeah, it's super important to get around into cover, and then also be like plan to be close to cover. Because I think if we had one ship that was behind that short little island, like even the Des Moines cannot fire over that. It's like good cover.
Wait, that short one in the center?
Yeah, like the Des Moines, like 2 Des Moines.
Yes, thank you for the 100th time. I ran into the damn island.
No,
okay.
It's just like when you come around the corner, there's a lot to keep track of, but
Okay, so Tears of the Desert.
All
Yeah, we
right.
need to talk about this one.
Chew. Shit. This one's still. Okay, I need Vengeful and Mofton into B, and I need everyone else pushing up on A. Chew, I want you head pretty far north of A. You should be familiar with that position there. Mofton, I want you kiting a little bit wide of A, so stay kind of like behind the battleship. I'm gonna stick in pretty aggressively.
Sorry,
You
Cap,
told
I
Martin
think
to
you
go to
told me
Yeah,
to
you
go
told
B.
Mofton to go to B.
Yeah.
Go
I
wide
need,
a B.
I know I need Mofton and B. I need Crimson going wide, pushing towards A. Kind of like up the one line. Let's see. Mr. Def, find yourself probably that small island on the 3 line should give you adequate cover.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking too.
are the Hindenburg's torpedo arcs towards the rear trash?
No,
Like,
no.
it's not any better.
I mean, they're pretty good.
Okay.
Oh, they're pretty good. I can basically fire, 25 degrees
Okay.
off the stern?
Tell me when you can't hit Mofton with them anymore.
Well,
Here,
if I'd have been actually
here?
waiting for that, I could have told you, but I was looking at the
okay.
other side.
Oh well.
Sorry, what was that, Chew?
Yeah, or where do you want me to smoke?
Smoke just kind of right here,
Okay.
and then get yourself up there to spot. Bremen, you're probably going to want to get about here, and I'm going to want Crimson to come up like here. We want to spread out enough where we can hopefully get different angles on them, but still focus fire at the same target.
Uh-huh.
What does RPF say?
They are probably close to A right now. This place.
Yeah, RPF for me is pointing here.
Okay.
I wonder if you can.
Jesus. It just switched to towards B for a second. Also, I'm now located.
Popping preemptive hydro, just in case. Do they have you, Yang?
Alright, I am detected. Got 2 on me.
Oh,
Smoke.
there's their smoke. It looks like 11 kilometers are outside of my radar range.
Oh, hey, Heath.
Oh, wow. That was a really wide Hindenburg.
They've gone super wide. Yep.
That's a very flat broadside.
I can shoot it, but it's really distant.
Alright, I'm located now.
Watch the torps.
I have multiples aiming at me. Yay! He's going to turn into the map order.
So, Wolf, you still want me pushing wide at B?
I want you guys to get yourselves in positions there. We still have a lot of ships unaccounted for, but I think they did not commit to A very heavily, so I expect them to push B. So y'all want to set up defensively down there.
Yep, one target.
Moskva.
Often
2 targets.
can't see anything, eh? Do you want to
No, not spotted.
Captain, there's shells coming in from your side.
I'm gonna push up to this island.
From my side?
go
Yeah.
G7 vengeful. I'm pushing to G7. Yeah,
wide for east side of that island?
Roger. There's a Henry.
I am detected. It would probably the DD over by A.
The hell hit me for 7,000.
I think I'm like gonna try and take up a kiting strategy here, Bench.
Okay.
He's kiting out too. We're gonna run out of each other's range fairly quickly.
I'm in a bad spot. I'm getting wrecked.
So am I, unfortunately.
Yeah, I'm not entirely sure
Bench,
that
there's
that
Moskva kind of pushing. I want to keep turning to my starboard to keep that island between him.
Okay.
Watch out for the Des Moines over here too. Like he is barely outside of my radar range.
See if I can catch this Hindenburg with his pants down.
Yeah, he's only inside my range when I use spotter now, so.
Oh, there's a UAN. He has
Well,
beaten
Moskva isn't.
He just ate 2
Oh.
citizens.
Good shots on the Hindenburg.
I hope I can get hit
Yeah,
to that.
unfortunately at 20 kilometers, Moskva looks like he's pushing up.
That's fine. Actually,
Targeting.
he does not know I'm here. Like, he
If you
just
can
doesn't
get
know
a
I'm
lovely dropping broadside on him, that would be fantastic.
here. I'm just gonna back up slowly.
Getting spotted
See if
by the spotter.
Oh, he's gonna go wide. What the
Crimson,
fuck?
are you detected?
Yeah,
Yes.
I can't any more Venge.
No, that's
Spotter
fine.
plane, I'm trying to...
Yeah, the Moskva was taking pot shots at him, but I don't think he's going to be able to get any hits in.
Unspotted.
Yeah, I wasn't sure if I was going to get it out of that bad position or not.
Oh, their Des Moines is fully broadside. I don't know if you can hit
Oh,
that.
so close.
Oh shit, he overextended.
We haven't seen their battleship.
He's in C. He was shooting me from down
Revenge,
there.
that must be slowing my torpedoes. No, he's still going. He's pushing around the corner.
I got 4 citadels on him.
Okay.
Go.
I'm going to go
fuck, you're
wide on
turning
the island.
in. Yeah, go wide to split them up, but
Okay.
I burned my radar too.
Oh
but
crap!
it's
I
okay.
ran into the map border.
I'll get him in hydro pretty soon. Don't necessarily rush.
I hit their Hindenburg decently.
Shit, my hydro's down.
Another
Okay, I
set
got-
of torpedoes,
mine too.
Bremen.
Sorry?
Torps.
Revenge, the Hindenburg's out of the fight.
Another wave.
Advantage in numbers, we could rush him each side of the island.
Yeah. Hydro.
Jeff,
I'm
do you have
undetected.
shots on that gearing?
I'm going after this Hindenburg on the island over here.
Are your torps up on the close side?
Yep.
I don't know what's spotting that Hindenburg,
He's
but keep it
backing
spotted.
up.
Okay, perfect.
Yeah, he's backing slowly up.
Shoot the damn plane! Thank you.
Yeah, he's going heading over
Yep,
towards
he's
Bravo.
backing up, and he's going to be broadside to you as you come around. And the Hindenburg has spotted me, so I'm going to stop going around if you're about to drop the Moskva,
Oh yeah.
and I'll stop and I'll start
I'm
engaging the
being focused
Moskva.
pretty heavy.
Nice job.
Great stuff, Venge. Let's take the Hindenburg together.
Yeah.
Nice. Okay.
I need to push forward a little bit more because
Go for it. If
their
we
whole
could get,
team, their whole team had my broadside. Well,
yeah,
it's
I'm
going through
kind
the
of
gap.
worried about getting surprise blapped by their Montana, which hasn't been seen in a while.
Pretty
This
sure
freaking
he's in
Hindenburg just
C.
keeps backing up and blapping me where I can't hit him.
No, just let him sit there, or well, it's not effective right there.
I'm probably gonna burn out.
Venge Moth, this guy's not maneuvering very hard.
Wolf, torps.
I see him.
Also, he doesn't know what AP is. Oh, he does now. Got him.
Nice.
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 Very
Very nice.
Okay, the Montana's got broadside of me. I'm going to try and drop off detection.
Okay.
Yeah,
Take
just
a fire.
run you.
Mofton taking fire from the Montana, but yeah, dropped off detection. I'm going to try and push C.
Same.
Unfortunately, he's the my range is
I might be able to finish the Des Moines on the north side. This guy.
Really?
yeah.
I just got
Yeah.
radar. Jesus Christ!
I don't quite have the range.
How
That's
the hell am
probably
I getting?
Hydro. You're really close.
It's
to
got
that.
Hindenburg. It's got to be
Yeah,
Hydro
I
because
think
there's no
you're
way I was
Hydro
close
range.
enough to anybody.
But he's kind of pinned down and useless there, so just keep
Yeah.
him there.
Just
Yeah,
stay
except
angled.
he's hurt me pretty bad there. So
Just stay angled.
Venge
Incoming
Moth,
torps.
I'm going to try and rush the Montana with torps. He's going aggressively into C. And get the Des Moines.
That Des Moines is pushing up.
Is it?
Yeah, because I
Yeah,
was
he's
shooting him.
pushing up.
Yeah, their
torps
I
from
might have
behind us,
broadside
Jeff.
on their Moskva
Yep.
soon.
I think we can just like push.
I'm pushing
or-
up, yeah.
Yeah, push up. Oh, the Des
Oh,
Moines
there's that
backing up
flipping
again.
one.
Let's
Their
see if I
Moskva
got
is-
you this
Montana dropped me. He didn't quite kill me.
So you're still at 2/3 health. You're doing fine.
Yeah, I've got broadside on that Moskva up there, so I'm going to try and punish that and then talk to Montana.
Okay. I hope that hit Moscow is about to go down.
Note, I don't know if you should chase him. I would just cap.
I got like a Montana within 5 kilometers of me, so it's going to be a challenge now.
Oh, their gearing, their Yui Yang is capping Bravo, but I think we should be able to just
Just trade the cap, doesn't matter.
yeah trade cap. Okay, Moscow down.
Snipe.
Where's the Montana looking, Mofton?
Right at me. I'm going to try and finish this Des Moines. He's undetected.
I guess Bremen wants to try and blap the.
I'm kind of in a
Hindenburg or
bad
something.
position chasing, kiting Montana at close range. If anyone can spot them on Des Moines by sea, that would be great.
Okay.
He's just
Spawn
gonna
if he
keep backing
shoots.
up.
I'm gonna radar him in ever so slightly, I think. Popping
Benjamin,
radar.
Hindenburg is still camping right there,
There he is.
and he hydroed me again.
He's radared.
Hopefully, once Bremen pushes up a little bit more, we'll be able to flush him out.
Shots
Yeah.
out on Drinker of Tears.
I'm gonna have shots on the Hindenburg.
Yep, I got shots on too.
I'm just trying to angle against the Montana. Got the Des Moines.
Nice job.
Got you.
It's kind of awkward. I can't talk to him. He's too close. Oh, he's
Bye
too
bye,
far.
Oh, come on. Please sink. Please hit. There we go.
Finally free.
Okay. Joining in on the Montana.
Where's the DD?
He capped B, so he's liable to be coming up underneath it.
If you haven't already, Mofton, try like changing your speed. It might throw
Roger.
off his shots.
He did, yeah.
Oh, he took out vengeance.
Yeah, I was showing way too much broadside there. 'cause he was just
Yeah, he was very
Far-
happy not to shoot me when...
farming damage.
Mhm.
Oops. Oh well.
Hydra up. Was he that close? Seriously? Okay. Radar in 80 seconds.
Oh, big hit to the nose.
My mistake was I tried to slow down when he fired at me. He slowed down and ate all of his shots. If I just kept going, would have missed.
That's
Oh.
always the worst.
Okay, Monty's out of my range. Oh, torpedoes.
I'm going to try and set some more fires, but I think I missed my torps because it's very hard to hit a kite.
Oh well.
You have radar up, Mr. Death.
40 seconds. That's it.
Mine's up, but I don't think the destroyer's within my range.
I think he's like here because I got unspotted for a moment.
My yeah, that's where my RDF is pointing right now.
Okay.
I think I probably should have not pushed out around the corner
Oh,
and just
spotted.
kept C, but oh well.
He had good fire discipline to not shoot me, even though I was
Mhm.
closer. Like a lot of people are idiots and just shoot the closest target.
Hope Monty doesn't try and take pot shots at me right now. Alright, radar in 5,
Actually, he's
4, 3.
He's at 22 kilometers and you're sailing away from him, so I think
He's,
you're out of range by the
He's
time the shots
targeting
get
me
there.
right now.
Popping height. Radar. Oh, there you are. Hi, Yui Yang.
Nice shot. Normally in the Des Moines, first salvo is way off target as you try and figure out how much speed you need to give.
Montana fire just went out. I only dropped off detection. No disembodied voice. I don't think he is.
Yeah, I'm trying to figure out how it thinks the enemy team is about to win.
It's because they get a points threshold. It's just when enemy has X number of points.
I think it's 750.
Wow.
Yeah, it was, but we sunk their destroyer, so that gave us, or that reduced their points.
That's like a 90-point swing or something.
Okay, that's GG.
Alright. I think we have this, but woof. You need to go quiet. You're the lowest health one there.
Oh no, he could die.
Yeah. I think we're alright at this point.
Let everybody else farm some damage.
Farm damage.
Woof,
Get more
woof,
XP
ram.
than everyone else.
Yeah, I get more XP. Yeah, brilliant. As well as I do, I only ever get 25.
Now he's
Anyways,
targeting me.
battleship versus battleship. What's he gonna do?
Load
Blap?
HE and blap you. Surprise!
Surprise, motherfucker.
Wow, first secondary shell hit sets you on fire.
Yeah.
It's pretty funny.
I didn't realize we had Samuel L. Jackson on our team.
Over a low health Moskva. That's an interesting choice.
I did not get one fire that entire match. I am perturbed, ashamed, and shall now boycott Wargaming forever.
Good stuff, guys. Plus 21.
Yeah, good job. How did y'all feel down south? I wasn't able to really watch what y'all were doing, but it sounded like y'all
I got
played it well.
13 citadels between that Hindenburg and that Moskva, so that went really well.
I would sum it up by saying,
I know what that Hindenburg. I know what that Hindenburg up.
And the Moskva.
I know what the Hindenburg up north was trying to do. So at least we stopped him from doing that. He was going to try and cut around and cut into the flank, and he never got the chance to do it. So that worked out well.
Yeah, I liked having you wide up north because you kind of kept them pinned down there. But there's really no reason to try to push them without support. I put myself in a bad position there. I'm actually kind of lucky I managed to get out of it. That big island is just too exposed.
I think the flatter one in the middle is a better cover, but I don't know if the Moskva can sneak in there or not. And
I don't think it can safely do so. We were playing the other day with Barry, and that's where he was trying to get.
Yeah.
And if he got in there, it was great.
It's basically only a Des Moines that can get in there, I think.
Even a Des Moines could easily get spotted and blapped. You're pretty exposed trying to sneak in there. I ended up getting out in the open water, and I think that worked better, actually.
All right, I think we're 4-1 here. I think I've got like one game next. But beyond 6, I think I'll start to lose my concentration.
Yeah, I think this is my last one too. I don't want to push it. I'm not doing anything horribly horrible, so.
Well, no reason to push it. We've managed to pull ourselves back into Storm, so I'm quite happy about that.
Has anyone finished their Storm wins yet?
Not yet. I think I'm close though. Well, I
need 2 more. Let me see.
Yeah, I need 11 more to finish off the final stage.
I need 3
of the
more.
Storm League. Oh, we've got to get Moffed in a new headset.
We do.
I thought that was Vengeful.
Yeah, that sounds like a Mofton.
So this is Mofton.
Yeah, that's you. That's you.
This is Mofton.
Storm League. I'm only like 1/3.
No.
I'm
Stage
5 of
2.
8.
Stage 2, 4 of 8.
Stage.
Yeah, I'm 4 of 15 for stage 3.
I'm about to complete the Gale League mission though.
All right, dropping us in. Yeah, I checked the other day, and I think I had about 10 matches more than anyone else in clan battles this season.
I'm 6th on the team.
But that probably changed because there was a night I didn't participate. That
you were still first.
Ran some.
I looked earlier. You were still first by a decent margin. I'm over 50 battles now, and you're close. You're like around 90.
Yeah. I'm glad they added those stats. Those weren't there for the first season.
Was it?
They added them at the end of the first season, I believe.
What we got?
Same map, same spawn.
Yeah, I want everyone to run into pretty much the same positions there. Crimson, I do want you going up that side, and try to get yourself behind that island if you can, but don't push a ship if they post up behind there.
Yeah, I didn't last time either. I just kept him there. He couldn't back up far enough to finish me because I kept torping at him to keep him where I wanted him to be, which was not shooting at me.
I guess you want Mr. Death to go to B because he's closer, eh?
Alright, we could do that.
Yeah, I can. I mean, I'm the closest ship to A, but still happy to go to.
What's your
Oh, wait.
what's your
Yeah,
position?
you know,
Is, like,
honestly, I think having the right people in the right position's better than getting there fast.
I'd rather go B.
Yeah, I mean, you're practiced at B. I think you should head down that way.
Oh no, I just meant for Mr. Def and I, because Mr. Def was like the closest thing to B. So.
Yeah.
Alright, we're already
Mr.
moving.
Def, where were you last game on the A side?
Like
Just
there.
behind the little
Just
island. Okay.
it was actually a good ship length of Des Moines behind it, so I could actually get shots over the island.
Yeah, that's the perfect little Des Moines island.
Where were you? Were you like behind this island?
You want to like. Okay, so you sit right behind that island, and then you cross the gap, and you sit right behind this one if they're not pushing.
Ah, okay.
You can like tuck into that little notch, and then wreck whoever goes here.
Okay.
Is anyone located by RPF?
Nope.
Yeah, I am. True.
They got into B pretty quick. C pretty quick.
Were you really hugging at the island here, or just like loosely?
You're like less than a ship width from the island, or like
Oh.
a ship width from the island.
Okay, I'm smoking now.
Right up to it.
Yeah, Chu was providing good smoke last time around.
I suspect their DD took C for them to have capped it that fast.
Could be the Moscow as well.
Now there's that.
What's my smoke detection? 8.2, okay. Something
That's
just
right.
popped up for a second.
Des Moines, Hindenburg. Des Moines is backing up. Hindenburg is turning.
I might be able to get some punch.
You
Yep.
want to be super careful crossing that gap, because
Yeah.
Is actually trying to get into the gap and they take never mind.
This position right here isn't so bad for taking pot shots at the Des Moines if he's sitting really behind it, but not there. Alright, who's with me? Mofton, okay.
Yep, I'm going to go pretty wide here, and if I draw any of them, I'll
Yeah,
basically try and draw them across your guns.
We've only spotted 2 here today.
yeah,
so,
yeah. Play it safe.
I'm going to go pretty wide here. Right,
Third
that's
one.
3 at A.
It looks like they're trying to go for a kiting position there. I wonder if
Vince,
like,
do you have
split
shots on
half
that Des Moines?
no, he's too far behind the island.
I do, but I'm broadside trying to get to this island.
Yeah, don't.
Radar.
It's no big deal. I'm getting some shots into him. He's actually pulling forward.
Yeah, he is. Okay, there's 4 over there.
Hey Bremen, are you pushing forward here?
No, I'm stationary right now.
I'm
Push
located.
forward
Might be able to hit
because
Des
I
Moines.
think that Des Moines he's pushed himself
Yeah,
way
you
out.
can, you can go back though.
Yeah,
I'm
he's starting.
located.
I wanna make sure I
Finish
can cover
Des
the
Moines
other
before
side.
he gets back into cover.
Death often detected.
Yeah, I'm getting
Targeted
RPF'd by
2,
something.
now undetected. I think
I've got shots
that
on
must
Des
mean
Moines
there's
now.
someone.
The destroyer's probably over here.
Well, either that, or yeah, through the gap in the island, or through the gap in the island where I just came.
Oh, some nice pot shots into the Des Moines.
I got 4
Okay, if we
skills on
can
him.
fit it, we can finish them, that would be wonderful.
Still
Pretty
being
sure we
detected?
push
Nope.
into A now.
Death, Mofton, Moscow incoming.
Des Moines is moving forward again.
Shu, once we take out that Des Moines, you should be able to safely push into ACAP.
Who's getting RPF'd right now?
Roger that.
I am located.
Oh, okay, so the destroyer is very likely he's going after you.
Alright.
Roger.
Des Moines
I'm
down.
gonna-
Alright, I need to go dark here.
Oh,
The
geez, yeah.
Moskva almost in position.
Def, I'm gonna try and draw him after me.
Yep.
He's turning pretty hard though, I think.
Very wide
Wise.
Moskva.
I've got a Hindenburg on me as well.
I'm not getting spotted when I shoot here. That means their destroyer is like probably middle of somewhere.
RDF is pointing here
There. Huh.
for me.
Strange. Oh, spotted now.
Alright, the North
Yeah.
Hindenburg is still running away.
I'm going to a pure kiting mode, Def.
Yep, kite, just kite. We don't have to push at all here.
Vengeful Bremen.
We have a cap.
Y'all
There
should
he
be
is.
able to
And there's
get
smoke
some
behind
good
the
shots
Moskva.
down south.
Montana.
Gearing
definitely
spotted.
happen.
There, Montana. Yeah, okay. Yeah, just keep kiting. Just keep kiting.
Yeah, I got the gearing taking me with guns.
Torps on me. Don't worry, Mustang. You won't have any torps on you for, I hope, for a while.
Hello,
What do you want-
random
what do you want me to do,
Citadel
Wolf?
Mospa?
Crimson, I want you to slowly start coming south. I kind of want you to cover us from this side over here. Because I'm going to be turning south to help shoot down.
So you want me to go where you just pinged?
No, I want you to basically just come directly south from your position, but kind of slowly. Actually, they're falling back at full speed. I actually do want you to come down here.
Yeah, if you have to run into the map board, just run into the map board. Don't give up broadside.
Gotcha. I'm really hoping this Moskva goes and then I get undetected.
You okay?
Trying to push up so I can shoot him, but he's like right behind the biggest.
It's frustrating, I'm kind of losing. But
Yeah, you have another, like, well, they have 2 ships shooting at you, so.
yeah. Well, 3 with the gearing sometimes.
Jeez, I got a spotter plane up.
Fire on the Moskva.
Nice.
Okay. If I go undetected, I'm going to try, but I'm pretty. Yeah, sorry.
Yeah. No worries.
Alright, they're radarless. Do we have an idea of the location of their gearing?
It should be near their Hindenburg, I think. But, well, having a
Okay,
bit of an
guys,
issue here.
I kind of need to go, so unless you need me to like spot and tell you what they're doing, I'm like, down.
Alright, have a good night.
Now, if you need to get out of here, go for
I'm
it.
off.
Thanks for the match, Monty.
Alright, cheers.
Damn.
Okay. Still spotted, so their gearing is still around here, or around me. I don't know how soon you guys can get here, but just gonna.
Is your hydro down?
It is down, yeah. 1 minute. Oh, okay, I'm not spotted anymore. Let's see. There's a,
Pop mine, just because I'm kind of.
I think you should be okay though. Oh, there it is. Hello, gearing torps. Gearing is. Just uses torpedoes. I just have to sit here and then they will not be able to cap it with their gearing, I hope.
Yeah, Crimson, when you get to that island, if you got some cheeky shots, take them.
That's what I'm doing. I'm actually stopped at the moment because they can't detect me.
Yeah, but
Yeah,
we've got the cap advantage here, so we've got no reason to be.
Yeah, there's no
overly
reason to be risky.
That's what I'm doing. I'm not being aggressive since they can't see me. I'm just going to stay right here. I'll move up to keep the range, but that's about it.
I hope their Montana doesn't realize I'm totally broadside. Yeah, there it is.
I think he's too busy.
He just fired towards you.
Yep, I should be good. I'm behind an island.
Come on, come back to life, Montana. I
this
want to shoot
Hindenburg
you.
just repaired a single fire.
I got HE on him. Let's see if I can land anything.
And
Is
getting
he backing
targeted.
up?
Yeah, he's backing up.
He's out of my range then.
Gearing is outside of my spotting.
They've all gone silent.
Antenna is flooding.
Nice. Oh, getting
Here, look
spotted
at the
by the
points.
gearing.
Yeah, we're at 900 points here.
Oh, I just set that low health Hindenburg on fire. Oh, he's only at half health. He's not that low. Never mind.
Oh, I see. The gearing's south of me. I'm just gonna go south and rush him. I hope. Oh, Monty coming this way. Hide behind the island. Let's give the gearing a scare. No, gearing is outside of my spotting range. It's like somewhere, but I can't see him.
Yeah, I see the torps.
No. I don't know. Like he could have gone like here, or he's just basically outside of my spotting range. My height or my radar is up, but
Ah, we won.
Whatever.
Wow,
Good job, guys.
Nice.
Good job.
okay. So I could play both those sides. It's not a huge issue.
5-1. I will take it.
All right. Well, yeah, I think this is a good place to call it a night, guys.
Well done, team.
Yep,
Yeah,
nice
we had
job.
what was the final run there?
We were 5-1.
Not bad.
Yeah, we had no problem getting into the gold. What is it? Storm?
Storm.
Gale?
Yeah, Storm.
We had no problem getting into Storm League there. So
And giving us a small amount of wiggle room, which we didn't have initially.
Yeah, I think we were just getting a little careless there. Last